All right, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. I am here with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the multi-time flag football champion, Daniel. What's
What's
going
up?
on,
What's up?
man?
What's up?
Shit.
Oh man, football over. So
Basketball.
I seen the post where it said
No.
it was talking about how young kids watch football. The season start and then the season over, and then they don't watch football again until next season. And it's like the old heads that watch it. Season ends and we looking at draft rankings and and then free agency moves. Like some of us need to work for the damn team as much as we look into all these damn teams and stuff. It's just like, oh, who could go where? Who can get? You know what? We're not talking about it, so let me throw it in there real quick. We called it the Purdy contract, $45 million. We said it was gonna sit somewhere
I
around
ain't
there.
gonna lie. I didn't even see it. That came out today.
Yeah,
I didn't
they
even
offered him
see
45
it.
million a year. We said no more than 50. We said Daniel Jones
Yeah.
got 40. We
Yeah.
said he was gonna sit somewhere with 45.
You had to. I told you had to pay that man at least 40 is the bottom. Like 40 is offensive at that point. And
Yeah,
45.
but they gave him 45 a year.
He
So
didn't.
I
He
mean,
ain't took it. It just says they
no,
offered
no,
it to
no, that
him.
was offered or something. Yeah, so they was talking about it today.
Boy, you better take that 45.
Yeah, I mean, will they budget 50? Maybe.
That's rough.
But
I don't think
I,
so. It probably gets up higher than 45 though. I would imagine because
it's probably I'd say 48, 50 range is what they're gonna end up ending at
your
with
team is
Purdy. And
over with. Oh,
I mean, salary cap did go up, so
true.
they can really do 48 to 50 and not be, they just traded away Debo. No telling what the hit they're gonna take if they trade Ayuk too, though. So
imagine being
I think
Debo.
that's more of a hit than with Ayuk because they just did that contract.
True. Imagine being Debo right now. They trade you and then immediately offer Brock Purdy a contract. You probably said, "Oh, you motherfuckers traded me just to give him some money." Like, I mean, to be fair though, Debo ain't really been Debo-ish for 2
his
years
last
probably.
couple years,
Yeah,
right. And
so,
then you got Trey Hendrickson. They just let him seek trades, and nobody knows what Cincinnati's plans are ever. So that's a hard one to talk about. They needed that. Somebody said, who said it today? Was it Coach saying Cincinnati thought about signing them, and then Max Crosby came out that contract, and it was like, nah, we good.
like, no, never mind. We not paying you that, bro. He got what? He get 91 guaranteed out of the 100.
It was something crazy. It was like
106 million over 3 years with 91 and a half guaranteed. God damn.
They said basically a fully guaranteed contract for DE.
Bro, that is crazy. I mean, it's only 3 years. How old is Max Crosby? 30? Maybe 30?
28.
That's what I'm about to say. I don't even know. He's 27.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, he about to turn 28. So yeah, that contract only takes him to 31. He might get another one of those.
He might need if he go off, he gonna get another one, and he's gonna reset the market. It's gonna be like Dak.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like the Dak contract. Like he got his big contract in his prime basically, and does he have another prime? Somebody might chance it, do another 3 year. He might get a fat. Yeah,
as long as he don't fall off, he's gonna be 31 when it comes to. They're not even gonna let him get there. If he balls out 2 years, they just gonna add another 2
extend
years.
it. Yeah, they gonna might extend it, or somebody can somebody may, or if he do fall off a little bit, trade him.
Yeah,
but 91 is guaranteed, so that's a big hit though. If you trade him, you still paying him.
Which you might as well keep him for 2 years. Like, if he's good for 1 year, you might as well keep him for the next couple years. Just because.
I mean, if it's a 3 year, you might as well just keep him his whole contract.
Yeah. What's the difference? You're screwed either way. The money's on the books.
Yeah. So
with this, the free agency, this whole off season is about to get real weird,
It's about
bro.
to get. We said that though. This offseason was going to be because the draft didn't look too promising.
Mm-mm.
It's a lot of good free agency people who got to make some money moves. A
Yeah,
lot of people got like even the Chiefs got a lot of people up that we got to get rid of. We don't want to because money, like people we need to sign. Like
yeah.
that's why we traded Joe Tooney. People was like, "Oh man, what are we doing?" We had to. We had no choice. We couldn't pay him
Can't.
because
He's
we
making
trying to
20
pay
million a
Trey
year,
Smith.
bro. That's for you crazy.
We're trying to sign Joe and Trey Smith too. So that's what we needed
Bro,
that
can
money.
you believe I can't get over the fact, little Chiefs talk real quick before we dive into the full free agents and all that. But can you believe they re-signed Justin Reed before Nick Bolton? Like that threw me
I didn't know
off.
we re-signed him. I didn't know we was. What did we re-sign him? Did that just come in?
If I'm not mistaken, it was like 2 days ago. Let me see. Or maybe we didn't.
No, I would say I don't think we re-signed him yet. I don't think we're going to. I
Oh.
I think Trey Smith and Nick Bolton are our options this offseason.
I thought, what the fuck did I see? Oh, maybe it was somebody talking about what he was gonna get.
Yeah,
3 years,
I think.
50 million is what is he would be projected to get. 50 million total. So whatever that breaks down to, 15 a
Yeah.
year or 16, 17 a year, whatever. Which ain't
I think
crazy.
our. I think our. I think our. I mean, if I was them and what I think we're going to do, I think we should go Trey Smith and Bolton, like
Yeah.
our free agency signings. Easily for me, that's what who I would bring back, and then see what we can do with everybody else. See,
Have you been into the draft talk heavy? I haven't been listening or watching or
um,
reading any
I
draft
haven't really
anything.
watched no combines. I mean, I don't really watch the combine because I watch college football.
Yeah, the combine
So
is
it's just like I guess if you get wild by measurement, everybody's fast. Like, so
yeah.
let's get over this 40-yard
That
dash
shit is
talk.
getting
Like, everybody's
ridiculous now.
fast. Like,
Like look at the
is it like,
14th defensive lineman run a under 540. Like, okay, guys, all right. Every guy that's 300 pounds is running a 4.8 now. Like, that's
right?
just what it
It's
is
like,
now.
yeah.
After the
So
10th nigga that did it, it was like, all right, come on, guys. I don't need to. This, you keep putting this on my
I don't
timeline.
need
I
that
get
to
it.
keep being alert. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
another 6'6" guys, weirdly athletic. We get one of those every year. We know, like,
It's
so
normal
yeah.
now. They train
I
for
mean,
that too. Like, that's the other thing. Who was it? Who came out there and they were showing it again?
The Ruskin kid did run the
Nah,
6'6", 330.
the old. I'm talking about some. It was Nick Bosa. They showed Nick Bosa's and he
Oh,
tested horrible in everything. Like he just looked like he didn't even give a fuck about the combine. It's like, yeah,
right,
those guys are training to get fast 40 times. That don't mean it translates like
right.
every
Like
step of the way.
for the D line and the O line, I would look more at shuttle drills and footwork drills because nowadays that's what you need. Because
Yeah. Well, for
I get the
everybody,
speed,
shit.
I get the speed on the O lineman is how I mean, but I would like to see shuttle because that's how quick you're going to be pulling. Like you're not going to see how fast the O lineman runs a 40 on a fucking like on a football field, but his shuttle drill shows more like how quick he can pull, how quick does his feet move, and things like that. So that's just more. And then like I guess 10-yard splits maybe because guards pulling and things like that, but 40 don't care. I want to see how you move your feet. So
Did you see
I don't care.
Tez Johnson from Oregon?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
he,
Well,
he ran a 4.5, but then he had like the number one wide receiver numbers in every other drill. It's like, okay, so he's quick as fuck. He just ain't got straight line speed.
Okay, true, right, true story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have straight line speed. I had to really, really train for that.
Yeah.
Like, but if you see me play on the field,
It looks fast.
you would think I'm faster than what I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I can steal bases real good and things like that because it's like in game mode. My in game mode was faster than like my straight. Like I can't even though people ask me to this day, why ain't you never run? I don't know how to run for fun. Like
Yeah.
I just know how to run for a purpose.
Yes.
And I don't think running track is like really fun for me. So I never really knew how to run a 100
and have
or
perfect running form and all that shit. Yeah.
But if you put me on the base pad and it was time to steal a base or run a double, run a triple, you would think this nigga I ran like a fucking the fastest 60. I mean, when I trained for my 60, I got faster, obviously, but I didn't have like that just like
straight up
straight
40-yard dash. Yeah. 40 speed. Yeah.
So I get it. he doesn't have that. But on field, Tez Johnson looked faster in the 4.5. Everybody knows that.
He's a
Like,
football player, but that's what I mean is like if you training for the 40-yard dash, I feel like I heard somebody say it basically would bring you down like point oh 0.05 between like point oh 0.05 and point oh 0.08 milliseconds or whatever it is. Like so basically like if he would have really locked in and focused on running the better 40, he probably would have ran like a 4.45, 4.44 something.
right.
He could have ran somewhere in there and that would have looked
He'll
way
probably run
better.
somewhere around a 4.4 at pro day.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna run again at his pro day and probably come in like a 4.48.
And it'll make more sense. But it's like, come on, man. Like if I test, it's like Mahomes. Mahomes' 40-yard dash was horrible, and then all the cone drill, the 20-yard, like all that shit was way better than everybody else.
But Tez Johnson also clocked the fastest on field time.
Yeah, that's the other weird part.
Something.
Yep.
Yes, because
it doesn't make
in
sense.
game he hits another like level because it's in game. It's just like if I got to get away from him, I know how to be faster than him.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't show you I'm faster than him by myself.
Just running,
but if you,
running in
but
fucking Asics, like nah, bro.
It's weird to explain. People don't get it, but I get it because I had in-game speed. So like even now with flag football, I have in-game speed. But if somebody say line up, let's race, I'd be like, oh, you're faster than me.
Yeah, I mean it makes total sense because a lot of that shit with the 40-yard dash, the 100-meter, all that shit is like. The takeoff is super important. Getting up out of your stance and taking off is like
technical.
Number one. Yeah, it's all technical.
I'm not a technical
shit.
runner. That shit, I hate that shit. I hate lining up for the 40. I hate doing all that shit to get ready for the 40. Like just like track, I hate getting into the boxes, all that shit. I just want to run. Just like I just want to run. All that shit is too technical. That's like technical running people and that shit. That's why they train for it because it's a position that you got to hold. It's weird. Like he just wants to run. You can tell. Like, give me the ball so I can run.
It's like one of those Tyreek. I was just looking it up because I was like, damn, what did Tyreek run? Tyreek ran a 4.3 basically.
Right.
Now,
he ran track too though. So
then if you put him on the field, it seems like that dude easily could have ran a 4.21 just like Xavier Worth. Like you wouldn't think.
He was going straight up pure. I'm fast.
Just straight up. I'm just gonna stand up and take off. Fuck all the bullshit. It just ease. Probably. I bet you his 40 looks silly.
Yeah, but the thing about it is we got corners running 4.3s, and it's just like when I get it, you want a fast corner, but when does that really translate to the field?
It don't, especially for a corner. It just shows your speed, your natural ability to run fast, I guess. I don't know.
We seen corners who ran like 4.4s and 4.5s that play better corner than the fast ones because it's just like the fast ones are like Snead. Snead was one of those fast corners, but he had to build to be a real good cover corner. First, when he first came out, we just used him to blitz.
True. True. Let me see. What was Snead 40 times? Snead ran a 4.37.
Right.
Perfect example is Cooper DeJean right now. He ran a 4.43. It's like Cooper DeJean like if we put Cooper DeJean and Tez Johnson next to each other and they run it, it's the same. Now we're talking about very small margins. They're both fast. Like it all comes back down to how well do you actually play. Like all that other shit is like
that's why
cool,
I don't really. I used to be big on the combine, but I don't really care because it's just like I've seen a lot of these kids play. So like I watch college football more, and I know a lot of these kids, and I know what they can do on the field. And like just from my just me looking like I'm not no NFL scout, but just me, it's just like I think I could be very good at telling you who's going to translate and who's not.
Watch
like
games.
That's why this quarterback class is bad because I don't think a lot of these quarterbacks are going to translate. I could be wrong in the future, but I'm not too high right now on no quarterback for real.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get it, man. Shador is cool.
When we talking about Jackson Dart stock raising,
we're in a weird spot. Do you agree with some of the people who said like JJ McCarthy would easily be the number one quarterback in this class? That says a lot, bro.
I mean, but I agree. I agree with him. I mean, even JJ in college was a better college quarterback than a lot of these quarterbacks coming out. So him at JJ in Michigan. Now I'm thinking back in my head that I mean he was a good quarterback. He was better than Shador in Colorado. Cam 1 year in Miami. I would take JJ McCarthy's last year at Michigan before those two quarterbacks this year.
This is
Like,
gonna be such a weird year. So
but
what do people do now? Like what is this draft gonna be? The best
I mean,
the two quarterbacks are like man. The best offensive lineman, they saying he might not even be a
right.
real tackle. So what is that supposed to mean?
And
the best defensive player has a broken foot that he needs surgery on,
and he end up be out the first.
The best running back in the draft is 5'7". Like what is going on? What is this draft?
Because this, you know how we always get one of those low draft years but high free agent years.
Yeah,
I think this is what this is. It's gonna be like, because it's like salary cap went up a lot. Yeah. DE's resetting markets. Running backs about to reset the market, like we said. Saquon and Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs. These running backs about to reset the market a little bit. Receivers is about to get their market reset back down, I think, with quarterbacks. We said all this was gonna happen. We said it was gonna be a flip in the salary cap field, and I think it's about to go. I think the receivers market is about to, because there's too many of them coming out now. We're not finna pay all y'all all that money. Like
this, like look at the free. That's where it's weird too, because like the free agents is not top heavy, but it's deep with guys in their mid-late 20s that are decent. So like the like you just mentioned, wide receivers like Chris Godwin, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Hollywood Brown, Darius Slayton, De'Ami Brown, Mike Williams.
But you also not counting the receivers that's on contract that's getting traded. Like Christian Kirk just got traded to Houston for a 7th-round pick.
Yeah. Wow. Shit.
The dude who messed up the free agent. I mean the receiver cap market was Christian Kirk. If people remember that, he was the one who messed it all crazy up. So the dude who started receivers getting paid $30 million because he got paid $23 million a year to Jacksonville just got traded for a 7th-round pick.
Which, at the time, that contract didn't make sense then.
No.
And that's what fucked the Tyreek up with the Chiefs, because he was like, wait a minute. This guy just barely 23. Makes... Yeah, like, he makes what I make. I'm done. I need to get paid. Fuck all the bull. I need to get paid.
Man, he fucked the market up, boy. We would have had Tyreek for a nice contract, and it's like Jacksonville signs Christian Kirk for $23 million a year, and we were like,
all right, we got to trade you. See you, peace. Let's get some draft picks. Get some draft picks, pal. Shit's getting weird out here with the wide receivers. Yeah, shit getting weird out here, bro.
Everybody knew that shit was about to happen. Like, oh damn. If Christian Kirk, come on, dog. Like, like, just think about it. Christian Kirk making 23. What do you have to pay Tyreek? Everybody knew that shit was about to happen. 30 million.
Yeah, instantly. I don't know. But like, I ain't gonna lie. Shit. I really don't like the free agency class either.
For
just period. Yeah, like
I think it's a weird. Bigger trade market, isn't it? Like free agency is out there, but yeah, because you still got. I'm sure Russell Wilson and Justin Fields is on the trade market.
Justin Fields is a free agent.
Oh, well, somebody about to sign him in.
Like, let's go through. Let's go through it real quick. Let's go through it. So we'll start at quarterback. Sam Darnold, Justin Fields, Jameis Winston. Oh, Russell Wilson, also free agent. Jacoby Brissett, Jimmy Garoppolo, Daniel Jones.
Okay, stop. Okay, so go up all the way past Daniel, no. Jacoby Brissett, no. And Jimmy Garoppolo, no. Okay, so right there is where you draw the line.
Jameis, Russell, Justin Fields, Sam Darnold.
Okay, so would you rather have one of those quarterbacks,
or just take a gamble,
or take a gamble?
But who needs a quarterback? Like, what teams really need a quarterback that can't draft a quarterback right now?
So this is what you do. If I was any of these teams, I would just try to sign one of those old veterans. Wait 2 years, do what I can, like have a bridge year with one of those two and then then wait because Archie coming out in 2 years, right? Or next year.
Yeah, next year he'll be a junior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so next year
I would take a bridge and wait till Archie come out.
So if you're the Titans, you wait. They've been saying they're probably not going to take a quarterback. So
right.
The Browns need a quarterback. Giants. Raiders, Jets.
Jets will probably end up getting one of those Steelers quarterbacks.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But it's like, where does Sam Darnold just go back to the Vikings? That's probably his best bet, right? Because where else?
I know. I
do
think
you want
the
to go
Jets
to
is
the
in the
Jets?
market. I think the Jets is in the market for one of those quarterbacks.
Do you want to go to the Raiders?
Like Raiders might end up getting one of those rookie quarterbacks at the draft. To be honest,
they can't though. Who they gonna take Jackson Dart with the 6th pick? Hell nah.
Shador might fall to 6.
I don't think so. I think all that's bullshit. I think that's
who's gonna draft Shador then?
The Browns.
No.
Yeah.
I think they getting the pass rusher from.
So who do the Titans take then?
They might everybody take Travis Hunter.
Oh God, that would be gross.
I don't know because nobody really talked. I mean,
this is a fucked up offseason, bro. What is this? None of these teams.
I think Cleveland takes the pass rusher because they losing Myles Garrett.
That's if the Titans don't take him first. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Vrabel. I think he's gonna go somebody who can go offense or defense if he wants to go either. He could choose at least. If you take Travis Hunter 1, it's not like you taking an offense and a defense player, so you can choose.
Vrabel is the Patriots.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the fuck the Titans coach is.
Yeah, who is the Titans coach?
They fired Vrabel. They hired the GM. Vrabel. They fired the GM. They hired a new coach, Brian Callahan. He was the offensive coordinator for Joe Burrow before this.
Cincinnati. Okay, so he's definitely not going defense number 1 with his first pick.
But do you go? Maybe they're the tricky one. They probably go quarterback. They probably been just lying because this what happens every year, bro. They're either going to trade out or they're going to take the quarterback. Look what happened with C.J. Stroud. We sat here. The same thing is happening with Shador right now. People talk down on C.J. Stroud the whole offseason that year. He went 2 behind Bryce Young because they were saying, oh, his Wonderlic test, he's not smart. He doesn't play from the shoulders up or whatever, all that bullshit. And he came out and he was obviously the best quarterback out of the 2 of them.
Yeah, right.
So I see the same thing. That's probably one of those here where it's like.
So which one's better?
I mean, I don't think it's about better. I think if you're Brian Callahan, if you're the head coach, and this quarterback draft is not good enough to where I get a I'm forced to get a quarterback. At this point, I'm getting best available player. But is the best available player really that good? Like that's what we talking about. That's the problem.
So it don't matter if he's that good or not. I'm not gonna force myself to get a quarterback and be stuck with another rookie like Will Levis. Like,
but if you're the coach for the Titans right now, what are you?
I think they go get a Justin Fields or somebody.
But these are your options: Shador, Will Levis, or Sam Darnold, or fucking Justin Fields.
Cam. They can get Cam number 1. Why they got to get Shador?
Because he's more like Joe Burrow than Cam Ward is, and if you coached Joe Burrow through the past 4 years and you had success, and that's what got you a head coach, you might want a quarterback that's like that. Which makes sense why you're like, oh, we don't even want a quarterback. But it's like you could just be lying. You could just be trying to see how many picks you could get from people just saying, oh, we're going to take Abdul.
Right.
Like in their mock draft to take Abdul Carter, who might miss the entire year getting foot surgery. That don't even make sense.
Somebody in that first 3 is going to pick him regardless him being out for the whole. I know for sure. So.
Are the Giants really going to take a black quarterback? That's the real question.
No.
That's the question we get. Because that's going to determine if somebody falls or not. If the quarterbacks don't go 1-2, are the Giants willing to have a black quarterback? I hope I would like one of them to go because they're ready.
Thinking they get Aaron Rodgers.
Why? See this off? God damn, this off season is so silly. This fucking free agency thing that I'm looking at doesn't even have Aaron Rodgers on here.
I've been saying Aaron Rodgers stand in New York for a minute.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, if they do that, then you are just officially labeling yourself racist. Like, you are just outright labeling yourself racist. We're
Are
gonna
they the only? No, I mean
like
they
what?
had Tyrod Taylor for a second, didn't
Did he start because they wanted him to, or was he the backup and the starter got hurt?
they? No, no, he was probably the backup because it started. No, he started off the season. I thought. Did
I
he
gotta
go into a
see.
season as starter?
I don't even know. I gotta go check because
I mean,
that's
I think he had no choice. That Daniel Jones probably was hurt going into a season or something. I don't know.
he only
Because Daniel
started
Jones
five
has
games.
been.
Yeah, so he no, that was Daniel. Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, that was
Oh,
Daniel Jones. Must have got hurt. Yeah, they never.
are they the only ones who hasn't had to start black quarterback?
That's a great
No.
question. That's a Chat GPT question. Let me. It's Chat GPT.
I mean, you could go down your head and be like,
Let me see. A team with a black quarterback. I mean, if we being honest, the Chiefs was there. If you think about it,
oh yeah,
the
yeah.
Chiefs
If you
was
think
one of
about it.
those like
No,
before
we
Mahomes.
had,
Who start? Because I
uh,
put in who started the season. Like we're going into the season as a black person is our quarterback. That's the guy we're tying the team to. Chiefs never did
that
that.
when in their history of like being the
Who?
organization.
Who was it?
Uh, does the Houston Oilers count?
That wasn't the Chiefs.
It came from us.
All
Mm,
32 teams have started at least one black quarterback in a regular season game. The
right. Well, that's
Giants
not the
were the
question.
last team to ever have a black person start at all.
Right.
And that
We
was
see.
Gino.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, I forgot about Gino. Didn't?
Oh my
Yeah, they had
God.
Gino.
Yeah, they had 2017. Eli
Yeah.
Manning got hurt for the first time and Gino started. So that's different. Okay, that's much worse. So yeah, you're officially labeling yourself
Yeah,
racist if you don't
yeah.
fucking take one of the black quarterbacks if they still there. That's crazy. You never even
Now, dude,
started at all?
but
Like
when you think about it, when you start thinking about it, it's like, yeah, well, my whole life they've always growing up has always been
always.
a white guy. So
Yeah, but that's sad. But like that just goes to speak. This offseason is gonna. We might be in another like spin your wheels season next year because there's no real movement happening. Like the cap keeps going up. People are keeping their players. It's all these marginal moves on the
like
outsides that are kind of
like it's trades, but it ain't been no block, but like oh my god
like
type trades.
what
It's shit that makes sense.
do you
It's
like
trades that
any
make
of those
sense.
quarterbacks?
I don't like the ones being drafted.
No, I mean
I don't.
out of the free agents. Do you like any of those guys?
Do I like them? No.
So how
But do I
about
think? But do I think they could take one of these teams? Like the Titans wasn't a rookie quarterback type of like we
yeah.
need a rookie quarter to save our like franchise team. Like
Yeah.
that's what's so weird about them. Like they could have been decent last year, but they just needed a veteran quarterback.
I think this is
Like
it. I think this is the last year where we have the a quarterback has to go. Like one of a team that needs a quarterback absolutely has to draft a quarterback in the first round. I think this might be the last year where it's like if you're not supremely talented, Arch Manning, like outside of shit
right.
guys like that, if we have drafts like this, I think they're gonna go back to start falling down like later in the draft because it's just too many. Like if you really go through the teams, like how many teams really need a quarter? The teams that need a quarterback are the worst teams in the league. Every other team got a quarterback.
Right. Because who's to say they don't wait? So if they really want to try they like get somebody they really need at number one and then in the second round get Jalen Milroe or something.
Yeah, what's the
Like
difference? Yeah.
like right, he's cheaper and I mean if you want a project somebody who could actually be maybe you never know type of quarterback then,
Because if we say let's
like,
say one of these two guys, let's say they both go 1-2, right? Or 2-3. So the Titans take Abdul Carter, then Cam Ward goes to the Browns, and then Shador goes to the Giants, right?
right.
What teams now don't have a quarterback that they're going to probably stick with for the next 2 or 3 years? The Raiders, the Jets, the Saints. and
Mm.
then everybody else has a starter. There's no other teams. Like we're getting to a point where it's like if we keep doing this
Well,
and
the well,
drafting,
whoever get Aaron Rodgers probably gonna end up needing another quarterback.
yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Well, that it'll be one of those three
Oh,
teams.
that was yeah.
Yeah,
That's the Giants is the top.
yeah.
Yeah,
So it'll be one of those three, and that's what I mean. Is like we're getting in a weird spot with quarterback where it's like how many of these great quarterbacks can keep going in the first round? You know what I mean? Like
right.
imagine you're the Browns and you draft Cam Ward and you
I
end up
mean,
with the number one pick next year, and
do the
Arch Manning
pan
is
do
sitting there. Then
do the
what?
Panthers get a quarterback next year? You never know with Bryce Young, right?
Yeah, it
Or do they
depends.
go or do they trade for somebody?
That's
You
where
never know.
that's what I
Right.
mean. We're in a weird place where it's like you could say that about anybody. Like the Cardinals could start looking at Kyler Murray funny, but does that mean
Right.
you move off of him and then take a shot at the second best quarterback in the draft next year? Like
Right.
we've went too far. Like we've tipped way too far.
Yeah,
into
everybody's starting to be
valuing the
locked,
quarterback.
I mean, right, and everybody's locked, and then enough quarterbacks are young enough,
It's gonna
and
last
to where,
forever. Yeah,
or they can just get traded if the team is done with them, and
true.
another team be like, I think he could
We'll
be our
take him.
franchise
And
quarterback,
we know it
and
now that
then
we're talking about this. We've done this before. We went through like how there is just no middle aged quarterbacks. Like the
right,
middle
yeah,
aged
I think
quarterbacks
we
are
have
the
done
guys that are
this,
the best in the league. Lamar,
right.
Mahomes, Josh Allen. Those are the only guys that are
Wasn't
27 and up.
Mahomes one of the oldest quarterbacks in the AFC playoffs this year?
Yeah. I think he was the oldest, right? Who else would it have been?
Mm, I done forgot the playoff people.
Let me
So I mean,
see.
he older than Josh. He older than
Russell Wilson.
Lamar. Bro,
Is him
I
and Russell
guess.
Wilson because then it's Lamar, Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud, Herbert, and Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So it's just him and Russell Wilson. That's fucking crazy, bro. Like,
And Russell the only one in his 30s.
yeah, we're getting in a weird place. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
it's getting odd. But okay,
And he a free agent.
so running back: Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, J.K. Dobbins, Rico Dowdle, Kenneth Gainwell, Nick Chubb. You like any of those? If Nick
Aaron
Chubb is
Jones.
healthy, like
Aaron Jones.
same with Aaron Jones. Like, is he gonna stay healthy? He's
Who
basically
was
hurt
after Aaron
every
Jones?
Najee Harris.
Uh, you need a fucking goal line threat or something like.
If he's the second running back, I like
Right,
Najee
he's
Harris
the
as your
second.
second
Yeah, not
guy.
as a right. And who was not no Rico Dowd too, second guy.
J.K.
He'll probably
Dobbins, if
second
is
guy.
his knee gonna stay healthy?
Right.
Like it's
This
never.
is the
yeah.
injured running back class. So
Kenneth
just-
Gainwell is the youngest.
it's yeah, but it's a class full of number 2s.
Mhm.
The only number 1s that could come out of it is Aaron Jones and Chubb can stay healthy. Other than that, it's like how much can we get for being the number 2, a third down back or something on the team? Like,
Same with wide receiver. All those guys are 30 plus. Godwin, Devontae, Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Hollywood. Darius Slayton is 28. De'Ami Brown is 25. He's on the list. Like Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, D Hop, Josh Palmer. You like Josh Palmer? Is that a signing you want the Chiefs to go sign Josh Palmer? Like, you know what I mean? We need one more receiver.
I don't think,
so like,
I don't think I would run to the phone and
to fight
and
for
text people
yeah.
like, you see that Josh Palmer pickup?
Yeah.
like,
You can be like, oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna be like, okay, we'll see if he make it out of training camp.
Now,
Like-
the good thing though is offensive linemen a little bit stacked. Is that's where it's kind of
Yeah,
stacked at,
there
which
is some linemen.
is weird to me that this many linemen that I know their name are fucking in free agency. Cam Robinson in free agency. Patrick McCarry in free agency, which was
You said Bakari?
McCarry.
I'm about to say they let Bakari get into free agency. I think of Bakhtiari. That's what
what's
I'm
his
thinking
name? The Ravens right tackle. I think that's who this is.
of. Don't they got? Yeah, they ain't they. It's a couple people on their line that's
Yeah, Ronnie Stanley. He's
Stan-
an
yeah,
interior
listen.
lineman. He's out there. Tyron Smith, he old. Jedrick Willis, the tackle from the Buccaneers, he was cool for like a year or two, but then he got hurt and he never really
came back.
bounced back. Yeah, Ronnie Staley,
Yeah, Ronnie Stage ain't he older if I'm not mistaken?
he's 31. That's not really old for an
That's not
offensive
that
lineman.
old. Yeah, that's decent. That's good.
Josh Myers, guard from the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
He's solid. Like I feel like this is the most solid out of everything.
It's pretty deep.
Maybe no, you know what? Edge rush. Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick, Khalil Mack. All these niggas is old though.
Who? Josh Reddick, Khalil Mack.
Chase
Ain't
Young,
one of the Bosa's too.
Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa gone. Hughes still out there. You see what I'm saying about the free agency? Like these are the top free agents right now.
Man, that Chargers. Well, Khalil Mack. He was Chargers, right?
Yeah, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa. That was their whole defense. That's their whole front line.
Damn, they both of them has walked.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Like it's not good. Linebacker, you like Zach Bond from the Eagles.
They just re-signed him.
They just re-signed him.
Yeah, 3 years, $51 million.
See, so he's off the table. Yep. Jesus. So Drake Greenlaw, Nick Bolton is probably the best one. Fuck.
Right.
Drake Greenlaw, Nick Bolton. Robert Spillane, he was cool. Bobby Wagner's 47 years old.
They just re-signed Wagner.
See, Levante David, did he get re-signed too? Fuck. He old as hell too, though.
He's like, nah, we're not letting our linebackers go.
Corner, there's no Asante Samuel
Half
Jr.
The Eagles, Slay and Bradbury's out there now.
Yeah, Byron Murphy is cool.
I guess.
Yeah, like that's what I mean about free agency is so just like okay, cool.
I mean, I think it's a lot of people that I wouldn't be mad that we trying out if we signed them. It'd be like, what the hell? Like, but it ain't like I said, run to the phone and have a conversation about what you think he gonna do for us this year, bro. Like, it's not one of those type. Like, that's like if we go.
They didn't re-sign Hufanga. Nah, bro.
Who? 49ers?
Yeah.
You talking about the safety?
Yes. They didn't re-sign him. Wow. I know he tore his ACL or whatever, but like, damn.
Right, he was good.
2 years, $25 million is his projected. Oh, Chiefs. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck Justin.
Right.
We'll figure it out till Hufanga comes back with the backups. Like,
right.
That's crazy. But yeah, this free agency is like, man, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's going to be a weird offseason, though. Free agency starts Monday.
Wait, is that the 11th?
No. Technically, it starts the 12th, but they can start making offers on the 10th. They just can't make them official till the 12th. This free agency technically starts the 12th, but, they got the tampering. So that's when the real deal start is bright and early Monday morning. So, hey, we will see. You want to jump to basketball?
Yeah.
This should be fun.
Let's go.
So, we are doing an NBA Would You Rather with teams, not players, though. So okay. I guess I should have specified. Well, I guess we can do it. We can do this however we want to.
Yeah, I just seen the list. I was just like, okay.
Because when I wrote these down, I was basing it basically off of right now going forward. Like you can view it and pick your teams based on the future. You can do it based off just this year. It's all up to your interpretation. Whatever you decide. I kind of, with my picks, leaned a little more towards like right now. So just to preface that before we dive all the way in.
So okay.
So yeah.
I mean, right now with a little bit of hint of the future.
Yeah. And I have that too. And that's why some of the matchups are what they are, because I kind of, some of it is based on futures.
I forget.
Yeah. So let's start. Number 1. Would you rather for NBA teams is Lakers or Mavericks?
I mean,
I had to throw this one in there just because it's so. I just wanted to talk about this one more time. Nico Harrison.
What you mean? What kind of...
Bro, Nico Harrison came out and said defense wins championships. Luka is unreliable because he's out of shape. He's been missing games. And then Kyrie, I'm not gonna laugh. Let me be serious. Kyrie tears his ACL. Anthony Davis again has just whatever the fuck injury. Like I don't even know. He gets injured so much. I don't
this
even
man
pay
took
attention
the
to what it
injury
is.
bug to the whole team.
Yeah, like bro,
PJ out,
PJ
Kyrie out, Lively out, Gafford out.
Bro,
It's
it's
like,
sad.
do y'all even have enough G League players? Like, I don't even know what. Yeah, come on now. This is an easy. Would you like?
It's crazy.
Who would have thought putting two smart basketball players together
would work?
Would work. Well,
it was really all is LeBron ready to get off the ball? Which I think now that we see him playing with Luka and he's all of a sudden playing like he's young again, I think he's been ready to get off the ball. I think he was probably begging AD like, please, you have to. I don't want to do this.
But then he got Reeves too that can handle too.
True.
So it's just like, I mean, it's a low key, not really talked about top really good three, LeBron, Reeves, and offensively. Now defensively, I mean,
but you know what's crazy?
Weirdly, they doing good defensively too. Weirdly,
running the zone.
They doing. Yeah, I would say that's about they running
this
zone and
it's working.
They hitting passing lanes real good and things on that nature, and then they outscoring teams like dropping points. LeBron out there playing fucking 20, getting 20 and 20 balls every other night and shit. He's like, this man woke up with another 20 boards. Mm-hmm. Like,
bro, they pulled up a little some shit that his statistical averages are better than the last time he won the MVP. Yeah, 2013.
But everybody's weirdly saying he's not in the MVP conversation when his team is number 2 in the West too.
Well, it's because numbers are different. It's different when you averaging 25, 8, and 8. It's different when you got Jokic averaging 34, 12, and 14, like shooting 57%.
But I think who said it? Nick Wright said the only reason why he's not in the conversation is because everybody wrote him off already.
I mean, true. Yeah, because you're like he can't win. That's basically what you're trying to say. Yeah. So which makes perfect sense.
But how big would the argument be if LeBron won the MVP year 40 against the tough. Jordan debate? It'd be like, bro, he won the MVP at 40 years old. Like, you stop.
We talking about some different shit now. Yeah.
And they said the media. I mean, I get it. Some people think the media is covering up for Jordan because if LeBron do win it.
You know what's funny? What if
they end up? What's the game breaker between the number 1 seed? What if they get hot? End up getting the 1 seed, and he's still averaging 27, 8, and 8.
They hot right now. They 10 and or they 8 and 2 in their last 10 games.
What if they gonna get real hot and they end up snagging the 1 seed of the West? Now what's the argument?
It's very
somebody got to win it. Somebody got to win it from the number 1 seed, right?
They not. No. It'll be. I don't even know.
I'm just saying. I'm doing.
It'll
that's
be
a
shade.
Big if,
It'll be shade. It'll be shade.
If they lose the 1 seed to the Lakers. Just saying big if, because it's not going to happen. But if they end up losing the 1 seed to the Lakers, Shea still will get it.
Yeah.
I think that they'll probably end up giving it to Joker.
I wish I could. Damn it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's something crazy that if SGA didn't play the fourth quarter, he would still be top 5 in scoring. That's how crazy he been going. Is that he's scoring all these 50 balls and 40s, and he's not even playing the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know. That man's getting buckets, but
and they the number 1 team in the West, and so he's playing like LeBron is doing LeBron shit, and it doesn't make sense, and he's old, and he's leading the Lakers, but like the Thunder, Shea is doing that shit, and the Thunder are like way better than everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. The Thunder is good.
Yeah. That's the only thing. That's the only argument I would have against LeBron is like, yeah, they could get up. They can't. I don't think they can get the 1 seed. I think that's off the table.
I'm more at the fact that if you give to Shea, obviously, but LeBron not even on people's ballot for like a top 5.
True, but I mean, it's because, like you said, he got written off. Like, let's see, what is it right now? Like who?
Maybe he moved in it now, but I know as of a couple of days ago, he wasn't even had any. You couldn't even bet on him on odds a couple of days ago. He wasn't even on it.
So what is this? NBA.com. Who is this? Who wrote this? Sean Powell.
But the odds are so.
Well, that's not the odds. It's just somebody. I just wanted to see what like a random article says. Jokic, SGA, Tatum, Giannis, Bron at 5.
Nah, so he
LeBron
just
is
snuck
with
in
LeBron,
sometimes.
it's the scoring because he's not quite averaging 25. It's
He's also
24.9. But then you can't say it's the assist and rebound because then you got Jokic averaging 13 rebounds and 11 assists and averaging 30.
right.
So it's like that's where LeBron is kind of getting dinged, is because you got guys doing spectacular numbers.
Right,
That's
right.
the
Those
problem.
numbers.
But yeah, if
Yeah,
you're talking
but
about team, like
I get the numbers.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
spectacular
right.
number, but sometimes I mean,
And you can make the argument that the Lakers' newfound success over the last 10 games is largely due to Luka, who if he played enough games would be ahead of LeBron in the MVP race. You know what I mean?
probably
Yeah. So that's where it gets
with the
tough for
with the.
Bron.
Mm,
We gotta move
no, but
on,
the
Bron. It's
Lakers
over
were
with,
still
bro.
the Lakers were still. I think he'll still be top five even with because he was
Yeah.
still winning
Yeah.
without Luca.
I think, but that's the problem too with having Bron playing this well and having Luka, is that when you talk about like an MVP race, it'd be they would be 4 or 5, but then you have like SGA
Right.
by himself, Jokic by himself carrying their team.
Yeah, I
Not
mean
by
those are the
himself, but you
top
know what I
two.
mean.
Those are the top two. Like one of them is getting it regardless.
Yeah, but we're off track. So
But
we both got the Lakers
oh
because
yeah,
the
yeah.
Mavs
Like,
fucked it up. Like the Mavs fucked up. They don't even have a team left. You
yeah,
get all
no,
of that,
yeah,
your team is
all that,
done.
yeah, nobody. Regardless, it's the Lakers. Like,
Okay.
who would I rather have?
So number 2, which we've been speaking on one of these guys, is OKC or the Cavs. Now, OKC, 2 teams with young cores. They both have
Right.
an elite scorer at guard. One's like a notch above. You got Donovan
Right.
Mitchell, SGA. Neither of them have like a deep playoff run yet, and they've both had success the past 2-3 years, but neither of them had a good playoff run.
That's a.
So those are the two. Who would you rather have, Thunder or Cavs? Right now, they both the number 1 seed in
Right.
both they respect. They're a game apart from each other. It's 51-11 and 52-10, with the Cavs having the slightly
And
better
no,
record.
and then I gotta go just because if they match up, it's weird because if they match up, I think the OKC guards, but I think the Cavs big man
Yep.
got the
The
advantage.
same
So it's just
thing.
like,
But
so it's like,
but part of that too is like a mind fuck because Chet ain't play. He just now getting back to playing, and Hartenstein been hurt. So both of the
but
Thunder's bigs have been hurt.
Hartenstein been shaky this year a little bit.
True.
He ain't been like the walking double like he was last year.
That's true.
Like this year he been 6 points, 4 points, 10. But it's something weird. Like he ain't been like the same. So
Yeah, but he's
Chet,
been hurt too, right? So, because how many
I
games has he
guess
played this year? I don't even know how many. It's not a lot. It's not
not a
all
lot.
of
I
them.
don't
I know
think.
that. He played
No, he didn't play all.
40 of 60. So he played a decent amount. That's pretty.
What he averaged like 8 points, 9
10,
points.
10, well, basically 11 in. Where's the minutes?
It don't seem like that.
In 28
Every
minutes.
time I look at every time I see his stat line, it'd be 9, 8. I was just like 11. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe throwing some 30-point balls.
Yeah,
that's probably how you
he
get
averaging
11.
a double. But yeah, so
It
like.
don't seem like it though.
When I was looking at this, and I had the same feeling that you did. Was like putting them, if they match up together, I just have a feeling that the Cavs are just, for whatever reason, they just feel like a better team. And so I went and looked, and statistically, it kind of, all the advanced metrics kind of lean towards the Cavs. Cavs number 1 in offensive rating, Thunder number 1 in defensive rating. I was like, okay. So what does that mean? So I went and looked, and basically, because my second thought was, the Cavs bench is better, right? That was my other thing.
Right.
They have a Ty Jerome just randomly becoming a good player,
Right.
like shit like that. And then I forgot. Damn, I didn't pull it up, but I'm pretty sure the Cavs are also leading the league in bench points, or they're better than the Thunder in bench points. The Thunder seem like a deep team, but then when you start looking at it, they're not really a deep team.
They top heavy.
Yeah, I think they're averaging like 16 points. Damn, this shit is. I ain't gonna lie. NBA, y'all gotta fix this because this shit is mad confusing to look at. It's
Uh,
17 fucking things, options to click on. Bench points. I'm on advanced. So yeah, this shit. Yeah, there's too many things to fucking click on here, bro.
I mean, so who? That matchup gonna be nice though. Like even those guard matchups gonna be nice. Shea and Donovan,
Mm-hmm.
and then Williams and Garland.
Yep. And well,
If
no,
they
because
get that if they get
Williams
to
really
that
played
point,
like the three.
who's out there on the two then?
Damn. Fuck.
Them niggas is wings. They gonna end up matching with Garland.
I can't
Stop.
even remember dude name. I'm blanking like a motherfucker.
Not Dort. You talking?
Yeah, Dort. Yeah, because
Uh,
technically, because Jalen Williams, because Jalen Williams plays the five sometimes when they go to their small lineups. So that's why I was like, he's the three, and Lou Dort is the two
mm,
technically. But
yeah, I guess.
I would have to go with the Cavs. One for health
Yeah.
because Caruso out, Hartenstein been hurt,
Yeah.
Chet been hurt, and those are like you need those guys because now we're talking about like Lou Dort, Aaron Wiggins, the other Jalen Williams. It's like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah. So it's like the Cavs. I feel like are a little bit altogether a better team, and then Shea is just like a bright light that can change
Right.
everything. Though that's the problem because Shea can just show up and be like, "I'm going to get 70," and I don't.
Yeah.
There's nobody that can stop him. Like he's like unstoppable, bro. Like it's crazy to watch. So who did you have in this? Would you rather?
No, I go. I mean, I'm
You
leaning
did say
towards
Cavs,
Cavs.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the third matchup I have is Warriors or the Clippers. You got two teams full of aging superstars, a great coach, an unexpectedly good season this
I,
year.
I'm 100% going. Like I just can't find myself picking the Clippers. Like I just can't find myself
You know,
doing
like, hey,
it.
Harden just
Like
dropped 50. You don't
I
like
don't
that?
care. You know, yeah. And guess
I
what?
know, I know.
The playoffs do that,
Ah,
and that's crazy because we always say I lean towards right now, but the only thing we think about with Harden is we know he can do this during the regular season.
yeah.
But until this, I'm never picking like. Even if Harden can win the finals this year, and I still won't pick him in the playoffs. I just
You
think it's
don't
a
like
phenomenal. Like, I just,
you don't like
no,
Powell?
don't even bring Powell.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god, what is his first name? I
Oh,
can't believe
Norman
Norman
Powell.
Powell.
Norman Powell.
He
I'm
averaging
like,
25.
yeah, okay, that's fine. He's
What
hurt
about
too right now.
Kawhi?
No, I don't like PJ. I don't like none of the niggas like Kawhi. What is Kawhi gonna all of a sudden be like an all star in the playoffs?
Is
Then he
Kawhi
still
hurt? Like, yeah, Kawhi just been hurt,
again.
right?
He came back. He just
Ty
on
Lue,
minutes.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard was out last night. That's what this was about. So he is not playing back to backs.
Right.
So okay, it's regular
No.
shit. But yeah,
Right.
so yeah,
No. I'm
I'm
going
with you, bro.
Warriors.
Like health
I,
again, depth. Like, can you name
yeah.
who are the players on the Clippers bench? You know what I mean? Like we know now,
Mm,
like Podziemski,
coffee. Something about a coffee dude.
Amir
Coffee.
Coffee, Quentin Post
Yeah.
has been good. There's two white
Kendrick
guys. I know
Dunn.
that's
Ain't Kendrick
weird,
Dunn on a Clippers bench too.
but it's like, yeah, that's come on now.
But
But
yeah, but we know
Jimmy
more
Butler
about
changed everything though for the Warriors. That's the real.
yeah.
If he didn't get traded there, this would be a little closer of a discussion
Right.
to have. But yeah, because Moses Moody, Quentin Post, Gary Payton
Right.
Jr., Buddy Hield, Podziemski. That's your backups. Kevin Looney is still there. That's your backups.
Mm-hmm.
Trace Jackson Davis is also still a back. Like they got the depth is like wildly different versus what the Clippers.
Yeah, I actually bet on some of the Golden State's bench players. I don't do nothing for the Clippers. They're like, no, I'm okay.
Bogdanovich, Derek Jones, Ben Simmons, Nicholas Batum, Amari Coffee, Patty Mills, and then Derek
Look at
Jones.
that bench is
So,
wow.
but think about this: Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Derek Jones, Ben Simmons are all hurt.
But with Ben Simmons, it's always hurt.
True.
Like you have to tell he's been hurt for the last 10 years. You gonna say that? Duh.
It's just that just comes after his name. Ben Simmons hurt.
Right.
Ben Simmons is hurt.
Right.
It's like that's part of his name. It's like a hyphenated name. Ben Simmons hyphen is hurt. That's his last name.
How's this nigga still in the league? People still paying for this man.
All right, so we got
But
Warriors there. Number I guess it's number 4. I don't know how the numbers got like this. No, number 4, Rockets or Pistons. A team full of young,
dang, I
good
like both
pieces.
these teams too.
They both playing out of their mind right now. The Rockets kind of dipping off a little bit after they hit their high pre All Star. They're on similar, trajectories.
Yeah,
Like
I like both those teams.
they're
I
playing
like how
above
the
their
Rockets
head.
put it on the Celtics the other day,
Yeah,
about a week ago.
to me,
I like Cade and Jalen Duren.
that's a nice. I like that pick and roll combo.
Yeah.
That's been going crazy. And the Pistons have. See, that's the other thing too. Is like both teams have solid vets. You know what I mean? Like what's his name? Beasley, Tobias
Right.
Harris.
Tobias Harris, yeah.
Like, and then
Yeah.
Rockets, you got Van Vliet, Derrick Brooks. Like, both teams
Mhm.
have solid vets.
And they
Their
got
young guys playing
Şengün,
good.
Şengün.
Şengün.
Yeah.
So they got you've got like
And they got the twin. The both teams got the twins, don't they? Or is
you're
the
right.
other
Yeah,
one?
both teams got the twins. They both have Thompson twins. One's
Yeah.
fits in with his team a little better than the other one.
One just go crazy.
Yeah.
One fits with his team and play, and then the other one just be going
He
crazy.
just out there. Yeah, he just Asar on the Pistons. They just do something.
Go play. Yeah, just
They just-
go be a.
They give him
do
the ball.
something
Just do
tonight.
something, bro. Like we don't know what you're supposed to be really in this on this
You
team.
play hard. He's the definition. Of, you play real hard for us, bro.
Wasn't it Asar, bro? Asar made Jason Tatum look like he was slipping on a banana peel. Did you see that shit? Oh my god! Hold on, let me.
He made that man fall.
He made him do the. He literally was slipping. He was turned. Jason Tatum was turned one direction, and Arsara Thompson was behind his back with the ball, driving the other way. Like he whipped him out his shoes. Like it was crazy.
When was this? Like last weekend?
A couple
I mean,
days
this past
ago,
weekend?
maybe last week. Whenever they played, they just played the Celtics. Maybe it was last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I gotta. Yeah,
I'm surprised I didn't see this shit.
I'm trying to pull it up so you can see it now. Shit, because
What do you think of this cross?
it's hilarious and it's so just smooth. Like he didn't. It wasn't no like we like. Oh my god, how the fuck did he? No Kyrie shit. Wasn't none of that. It was just. And he just fucking left him. I'm sorry, Jason Tatum, but god damn, boy, you got whipped out of your shoes. Oh my god, bro. Literally. Did it pop up? Can you see this? What the hell? It ain't even. Oh, it's trying to start. That shit gonna take too long, bro. But yeah, he with him. But okay, so for me, it pains me to say this because I like Cade. I like how Cade plays. It's very LeBron-esque, Luka, Harden-ish. It's that ISO pick and roll, like what we talked about a couple of weeks ago. Actual pick and roll. You don't know am I going to stay, am I going to take the switch and shoot a three? Am I going to actually go to the basket, throw a oop to my big man, he actually is running the pick and roll, not just a high ball screen to get a switch. Oh. Bro, this shit is so. You tried, computer. It tried to show. It is not. There it goes. Okay. Can you see this very well? I have a feeling probably not. Yes, yeah. Asar is the Pistons. Amen is the Rockets one. So. Anderson slow mo. Huh. Oh my god. Whoo! Don't reach. That's why you cannot reach, boy. Nah, Tatum, he threw his hand in real quick. But yeah. Okay. I like the Rockets a little more. Just the veterans. I like their vets more. Probably, yeah. Maybe round one for depending on matchups for the Rockets. Like, but I like the Rockets depth a little more too, cause and the veteran like Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias Harris is cool, Malik Beasley, but like when you start thinking about the Rockets, like Jalen Green, Amin Thompson, Van Vliet, Dylan Brooks, Shingun, fucking what's his face, Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith coming back, like they it's a little deeper than just we got like Malik Beasley and sometimes Ron Holland is good even though he's young. It's like okay, that's not enough. Tim Hardaway Jr. Yeah, but it's like yeah like Van Vliet, Dylan Brooks, Tim Hardaway Jr., Tobias like the East that does make it different. You're right. You're right. The Pistons have a better chance of actually progressing in the playoffs, but it's like if I would rather be like you said, a mix of the future and right now, like I would rather be the Rockets right now. Even if we lose. Where is this right now? Right now it would be Rockets Grizzlies. I'm not you know, and then Knicks Pistons where it's like yeah, like that's and I can see yeah. But even then, I feel more comfortable with the Rockets versus the Grizzlies in a series. Like that's what, yeah, that's why I think the Rockets, yeah, that's why it's like the Rock. And then you got to think like if the Rockets slide down, now they're the sixth seed. They play the Nuggets. That's where it gets weird. That's where you start getting a little like, all right, guys. But if they move up, then maybe if you can get the 3 seed, now you're talking about you're playing the Warriors. Like, so that's not. I'm not scared of the Warriors as I would be the Nuggets right now. True. Yeah. Van Vliet versus Steph might get nasty. So we split on that one. Yeah. That's gonna be kind of nasty, but light skin on light skin violence will get crazy. Yeah, that too. Well, no, just put I'm in on him. You ain't doing all that to Thompson. You're not doing all that. He might mentally fuck him up, but nah. So the next one, Knicks or Bucks. You have the young upcoming Knicks team. They have a younger team, never really did anything yet. You got the Bucks who have the like proven vets who we know can show up. Neither are like legit contenders. Like I don't think anybody looks at the Knicks or the Bucks and go, "Ooh, they're in it to win the championship this year." You know what I mean? Okay, I'm same. Same. Yeah, because even if Giannis and Dame go for 40 apiece, you still got to the rest of the team got to score another 30 or 40 points, bro. Like, so I don't know how you gonna make up for that. Yeah, you're right. But the Knicks, to play devil's advocate a little bit, the Knicks thing to me is like Cat, Mikal Bridges, Ananobi. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. Josh Hart. They're all good, but it's like no, you don't really. If could be, yeah, or are kind of, I guess. Yeah, you're right. True. If they can shoot, they could be that easy. They'll be there. Well, they'll be way better than that. Honestly, I think they'll be. Yeah, he can shoot enough that he makes you spaced. You can't leave him. He can shoot, but you can leave the Thompson twins right now. But that's beside the point. But we both got Knicks. That was the easy one. That's sad though, right? I even wrote down I got the Knicks just for depth alone, and they only play 8 people every game, so that shows you. AJ Green, bro, the white dude that be shooting the lights out. Yeah, it's not a lot. It's not a lot, but he's like usually like they first person off the bench. Kevin Porter Jr. Torian Prince is still there. I don't even think he's. I don't even think he's playing. No. Yeah. AJ Green's averaging 7.9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, playing 22 minutes a game. So he out there hitting 2 or 3 shots a game. Damn. So who? What do they average? Like I know we just did this, but I don't think we really went and looked at like everybody's averages. I don't know. I can look it up. Hold on. Let me reset. They're actually top in the top half. They're averaging 115. So it's actually not that bad. That's pretty. That's decent. Oh, that's what I went and looked up. This literally, Giannis is averaging 31. Dame averaging 25. That's 55 of your 115 right there. And then Bobby Portis, who's out till the playoffs, basically. Kyle Kuzma, Brook Lopez averaging 12. Gary Trent Jr. That's why I said, like, even if Giannis and Dame go for 40, I mean, he takes a lot of shots. 13 and 8, yeah. Shooting probably... He probably shooting. What did he shoot? He's shooting 46% from the field, 36 from 3 point. So just very average. Yeah, he's just a guy like he's not a shooter, but he's taking shots. One of those guys. What did we call that shit? Hit the bystanders or whatever. It was something like that. A Taliban. Yeah. He's the Taliban shooter. He just out there hitting rocks, just shooting the side of a mountain. It seems scary till you start letting it off, and you're like, oh, let him. Yeah, if we shut Dame and Giannis down, and he got to take all the shots, I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. So Knicks was the answer to the would you rather. Oh yeah, I feel much comfortable. Oh nah, fuck. What's cool? All right, what's Kuzma shooting? I have to know now. No, he averaged 15, but I got to know his shooting percentages now because it can't be much better. It's not better. It's not. He's shooting 42% from the field and 29% from 3. He really, and he averaging 15, yeah. So he's shooting a lot of shots. God damn. Whoo. Yeah. It's when you watch, you just feel it. You know, you like, Kuzma be playing goofy. Then you look it up, he's like, yeah, he's shooting 40% from the field. What the fuck? Averaging 15. You just letting him shoot, bro. Yeah, just, hey, bro, just somebody got to shoot it. Might as well be Kuzma. Boy, he averaging 6 rebounds. Yeah, he is, but God damn. All right. So next we got Nuggets or Celtics. Both have won a championship recently. Both have a great big 3. Jokic, Murray, Porter. I know I'm trying to sell it. I had to put the Celtics with somebody, bro. Like there was nobody else to put them with. Okay, to transparency here, right? I almost said you can have the entirety of the West playing, the Kings, the Mavericks, and no, it was the East. You can have the Bulls, the Heat, and somebody else. No, it was the other people. You can have Bulls, Heat, Kings, Mavs teams or versus the Celtics. You have 4 teams worth of players or the Celtics. And I almost did that as a joke. But then I was like, okay, Celtics, like, both are, like, slightly underperforming. Both, have a... I know, but so are the Nuggets, but they just ain't been playing, like, great. Yeah. No, the Nuggets are 3. They're third. Celtics are 2. Nuggets are third. They're only the Celtics are 44-18. Nuggets are 40-22. They're only 3 games separate. 4 games separate them. But it's like when you watch, it's not quite. Nah, because that would have been too easy. So we both got Celtics. It's simple. I think it's like they're just a much better team all around. It's fucked up. I can see that. So right now they would be Warriors first round and then play the 4-5. No. They would play the 2 and whoever the play. So Lakers and whoever is the top seed out of the play-in. So Kings, Mavs, Timberwolves, Clippers. So if the Wolves win game 1 in the play-in, they would play Lakers. So Wolves or Lakers if they beat the Warriors. I guess Warriors Nuggets is that's a good first round matchup if it stays there. But all these teams, this is the other thing you got to keep in mind. Thunder and Cavs are fucking 10 games ahead of everybody. And then everybody else is like, so the 2 seed Lakers are 39-21 and the 8 seed Clippers are 33-29. So we talking about everybody is literally these last 1 week, one good week, one bad week, and the whole playoffs could get flipped around. Yeah. Even a team like the Suns, which everybody has been like just talking crazy about, the Suns they're 2 games back from being in the play-in. So we talking about they have a good 4-day stretch. They're in the play-in now. So like that's how close the West is right now. It's all this shit is gonna be different by the time we get there. So yeah, we got Celtics. That was I knew that was gonna happen though, because I just didn't have nobody to put with the Nuggets or the Celtics that made sense. So I just put them together. It was like, all right. I knew it wasn't, because I did. No, because my points that I wrote down were they both have a good big 3, and then they have a 4th wild card guy. But then I was like, wait, so is Jokic, Murray, Porter Jr., and then Braun or Westbrook could be your 4th and 5th. But then the Celtics is Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, and then Derek White, Drew Holiday. It was like Peyton Pritchard. But that's why I was like, Drew Holiday, just say it out loud. Drew Holiday, Derek White versus Christian Braun and Russell Westbrook. All right, fuck. Yeah, which 2 is winning? Like, all right, never mind. So the next one, these are where they get a little. Some of these matchups start getting weird, but they're very comparable teams, and that's why So I stop prefacing. Timberwolves or Hawks. Both have a superstar that has some weird kind of intangible shit, like Anthony Edwards shit is off the court. Trae Young is just kind of a weird guy in general. You know what I mean? Both have like really unreliable secondary guys, and Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, and then fucking Jalen Johnson is hurt constantly, and then that makes your third guy is Dyson Daniels, I guess, is your third guy. Ricochet. They both teams in the last 2 or 3 years have had deep, random playoff runs where they both made it to like the conference finals and beat teams they had no business beating, with the 76ers 3 years ago, and then the Timberwolves last year, obviously, yeah, doing that. These are just 2 weird teams that are barely going to make it the play-in. And if they were healthy, I would say the Hawks. If Jalen Johnson was healthy, I would say the Hawks. Because I can't trust the play. So just say it again. Say it out loud, right? I'm gonna trust Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert in the playoffs. No, fuck no. That's what I'm saying. Hell no. That sounds crazy. That sounds like something fake. I can trust Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert to be my second and third best player in the playoffs. Hell no. Yeah. Yeah. That's when you say that and you fucking wake up screaming. You just wake up out of it. Fuck Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. Fuck. Yeah, that's when you say that shit. You saying that shit in a dream that you can trust them in the playoffs. So yeah, I have Hawks, but it's not by a lot. It's only if Jalen Johnson were healthy. Like again, if we're going into next year with the same teams, I 1,000% would rather be the Hawks. Like I'm taking them. But right now it's like I just can't get past Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle, and then your fourth best player is Naz Reid, another fucking center. Yeah, that's the crazy part is he's probably realistically your second best player, but he's on the bench. But he got to come off the bench. It's crazy. So who you taking? Okay. I don't want to. Like that's the problem with these teams. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. Pacers or Grizzlies? They both have an underperforming superstar point. Well, hold on. Let me slow down. They both have underperforming star point guards, a good all-star big man. They win a lot of games, but when you watch them play, you don't necessarily feel like they're a good team. Grizzlies are fourth. Pacers are fifth in the standings right now, respectively. They have the same amount of playoff success. They both, one went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. One went to the Western Conference Finals 3 years ago. No, second round. They went to the second round, but no, the Grizzlies have just basically made the second round every year for 3 years now. So we're flip-flopped here. The same reason we were flip-flopped for the Rockets Pistons. The East sucks, and the Pacers are going to be playing right now. They play the Bucks. That's not scary. They beat them last year. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Do I think Dame is going to make a big difference versus the Pacers? Not necessarily. So it's like that's the only thing is like these guys are in the East, and I feel like maybe the Pacers probably have slightly better depth. I don't really know though. I haven't watched enough Pacers games, and I haven't really watched a lot of Grizzlies games. I just know that Ja's hurt a lot, so I don't watch because he's been fucking hurt. At least Halliburton is gonna play. He's out right now. Damn, see why I'm talking shit. But I do like. Bane he took over since when Ja was out that little stretch. But it's like, who's the backups for the Grizzlies? They got Bane, they got you said a backup the bench. I don't know. Jalen Wells, that's who you like being your fourth guy. Luke Kennard, Aldama comes off the bench, yeah. Gigi Jackson. That's cool. It's the same thing for the Pacers. Obi Toppin, Mathurin, Ben Shepherd, McConnell, Nembhard. They cool. Like neither team is a great team. That's why I said they're very similar. It's like you guys have good teams, I guess. You win games, but like I don't believe in either team, and I don't really believe in either their star player right now. Or they second one, like Jaren Jackson or Miles Turner. That's just like the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the same thing. Basically, like one's better on defense, one's better on offense, but neither of them are like awesome. They're just really good. Even though I guess, yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I would lean towards Bane in that scenario, but and a lot of that for Bane is offensively. I would definitely trust Siakam defensively a lot more. I mean, he just bigger, faster dude. But like, yeah, so they're in the East though. You're in the East. You automatically, for me, once it's this close, once the teams are this close together, yeah, I'm taking the East team. So next we got Kings or the Magic. They're both teams. No, the Magic are the fourth seed, but I put them together solely. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, they're eighth. My bad. My bad. I'm still thinking of the Pacers. My fault. My fault. Yeah, but you're right. So we talking about two teams in the play-in. They both have weird teams that don't really fit together. Like the Magic basically have no real guards or anybody that can shoot. The Kings basically have all the guards that can't really shoot either. Like I guess, but I don't think Levine is like necessarily a great shooter. I think he probably I would imagine he shoots around 35%. I think he a Taliban shooter. He out there shooting 34%. Uh let's see. No, right now he's averaging 40%. Last year he averaged 44%. But yeah, for his career he's at 38. So he's above average. Yeah, he's a good shooter. Good. I wouldn't be, like, oh, take 12, take 10. No, 40. If you hitting 40, you shooting that shit. But like, yeah, they don't. Neither team like fits well together. They both got kicked out the playoffs early last year. Yeah, like they just have a weird team. That's just these are two weird teams. What the fuck are you doing out there? Yeah, what is your game, bro? This is a weird game. But that's the same thing with Franz Wagner or whatever the fuck. Where it's like, what do you do? Like you're not very athletic. He don't really get to the rim well. He don't really shoot. I guess he gets to the rim. That's probably his best attribute. But it's like he doesn't shoot well. He don't really like rack up assists. He's not really running the offense. It's just like what is your game? And so you just have these weird teams that don't fit together well. And like if I have to pick one, I'd probably lean towards the Magic just because the Bulls experiment with DeRozan and Levine didn't go well already, and they barely made the playoffs and got kicked out of the play-in like two different times. So it's like at least the Magic, they took the Cavs to 7 games last year, and nobody expected that. So I think maybe they play, and they have like the best defense in the league. They're like ranked number one. Yeah, their defense in every defensive stat, they're number one. So it's like I think they could go into the playoffs and give somebody a hard time. Where I don't see a path for the Kings to give anybody a hard round. Like, yeah, that especially in the West. And and so that's where it gets a little like, all right, what can you really do? Like right now, they play the Mavs. They would play the Mavs in the play-in. That should be an easy dub. And then you get in, you gotta play the Thunder. Like, come on, no. Yeah, you just be happy you met. That's where they was last year. That's probably where they at again. But I still, yeah, I'm taking the Magic. Where the Magic at least like, you get in, you play the Celtics or the Cavs, and at least you have like the bodies to go get stops. You know what I mean? Like, at least you can go make some of these games close because you can just get stops. Last one. Oh, who'd you have in this one? Magic or Kings? Okay. Now for the final one, We went totally opposite. Neither of these teams are in the playoff right now. So would you rather have? Would you rather be on the team, have whatever, be running, be in charge of, however you want to look at it, the Suns or the 76ers? They have injury riddled. Both teams got bad vibes, though. That's the problem. Mm. Yeah. The coach told Booker to shut the fuck up. He was like, "Hey, you be quiet in the huddles. Let me coach." It's over with, bro. 10 years. It been 10 years. Ain't no process. This shit is processed meat. It's spam. The process was spoiled. This shit is went horrible. But they talking about cutting a piece. By the way, I'm with you. The Suns, like, there's still a path that the Suns can make the playoffs and be good. But they talking about cutting a bone out of Embiid's hip and putting it in his knee, and hope that it heals. What the fuck type of, bro? It's over with, bro. This man face wasn't working, and nobody said nothing. People just let it go. This nigga face one where he was out there. He out there with one eyeball, and everybody was like, "Hey, Embiid's back." They didn't talk about it. We just had to pretend like we didn't see this nigga out there like Popeye. What the fuck? Now his knees don't work. See what? The hip bone is connected to the knee bone. Bro, you ain't seen it. That's one of the things. At that point, just say retire. Hold on, let me go. I'm gonna go. I gotta go find it. Okay. Here's the headline. Joel Embiid won't be able to walk without a cane if he gets the procedure of breaking the bone in his hip. Over the weekend, reports emerged that Joel Embiid and the 76ers are seeking alternative options for his injured knee. Following new developments, fans online are buzzing over a rather drastic surgery option. The All-Star Center could go to fix his knee injury. Damn, where did it say? Oh, among those mentioned was a procedure where part of his hip would be broken in an attempt to soften the pressure on his joints. So that's what it was. Not put a bone. They talking about I now remember. They're basically they cracking his hip and putting it in a different position so that his knees are like pointed the right way. So not much better than putting the bone in the knee, but yeah, they gonna crack the nigga hip, twist it a little, set it in a new position so that his knees ain't hurt as bad. I don't know. I don't know. You just realign that shit. I have no idea. I mean, they do that. Have you seen Nah. Nigga, that shit is fake. I don't believe in chiropractors. I don't know if you know this or not. I do not believe in that shit at all. Like, that shit is weird. Yeah. I don't look. Just I won't go through the whole thing here, but just look into how chiropractic stuff started, and you might be like, wait a minute, wait a minute. But but either way, go to a physical therapist if you got insurance. Just go to the physical therapist because that's they gonna actually try to strengthen your body and actually fix the problem and not just say, oh, we stretched you, we popped your back. Don't that feel good? I don't know. You
I'm just so confused. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
I don't know, bro. I
don't
don't
know
know how
either.
that shit
Like,
works, bro. They finna do something to the nigga knees, man. He's done, bro. It's over with, man. It's sad, but it's over with, Embiid, bro. Like, but yeah. So that was a long way of saying we both got the Suns. Poor Embiid, bro. What happened? Ben
yeah.
Simmons just don't play basketball. Embiid is knees don't work. He the 10-man. He just walking around,
Man.
one knee, half a hip, his hip twisted the wrong way. Like, damn, bro, that shit's
That
sad,
man gonna
bro.
be it's gonna be very when he get older, man. Just like a very just like awkward older
Yeah, I mean,
taller guy.
I hope he can walk and move and be healthy when he gets older. Because that should be sad if he couldn't, bro. Like, it'd be real sad. But not to end on a sad note.
Mm.
But, but yeah, that's it, man. This is a nice pod. This was fun. So I hope you guys enjoy this podcast as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. Subscribe, like, all this stuff. It's 2025. You know what to do.
Press it. One of
It's
these.
somewhere. I think it's down. It's down. Yeah.
Down
Subscribe.
there,
Comment on who the teams you would rather have. If you still listening this far after the Embiid shit, talking about how chiropractors come from devil worship or some weird shit. Actually, if you made it, drop a comment on whether you pick the Rockets or the Pistons. But hope you guys enjoy this podcast. We will see you next week.
Peace. This is the stupidest fucking podcast.